What's good, everybody? Happy Sunday to you. I hope everyone had a wonderful day and you're continuing to have a wonderful day. Let me officially say blessings and greetings to all. Thank you for joining my live audio this evening. I'm actually doing a makeup live audio from Friday, July the 27th, 2018. And what I'm going to speak on this evening is unlocking the power of purpose. Again, unlocking the power of purpose. Okay, I'm not quite sure if you guys heard me or not because it was giving me some directions. I guess I didn't start, but I'm going to start this over again. Greetings and blessings to everyone on this beautiful Sunday evening. Actually, I'm doing a makeup live audio from Friday, July 27th, 2018. Just in case you guys didn't hear me the last time. Again, I'm doing a makeup live audio from Friday, July 27th, 2018. And what I'm going to be talking about is unlocking the purpose of power. Again, that's unlocking the power of purpose. So a sense of life purpose promotes physical, mental, and spiritual health. People who seek meaning beyond themselves are happier, healthier, and they live longer. It's vital to our well-being that we maintain strong feelings of purpose and community. But for some people, life purpose is a spiritual concept or has a religious dimension. But for others, it's more secular notion, a need to be valued as a member of a family or group. So I'm not sure where you guys fit in with that, but I definitely am continuing to seek a spiritual concept, a spiritual consciousness, because I don't really necessarily claim to anything, though my twist is I do chant. And really, if I want to pull from different things just to give me some type of basic or foundation, a basic foundation, I will, but my go-to is chanting. Not everyone feels the need for a philosophy of life purpose, but we all need to be needed. Purpose is fundamental. Mattering ultimately matters. Let me say that again. Mattering ultimately matters. As we mature through the phases of our life, experiencing various levels of psychological, emotional, and ultimately spiritual growth, which for me, I believe spiritual growth comes first. Then psychological, emotional, financial, maybe not in those particular orders, but spiritual growth comes first for me. We may come to think more deeply about our life purpose and find ourselves yearning for deeper levels of meaning. Many people at some phase of their lives feel stuck, going nowhere, drifting without direction, wondering what is the point of it all. So I have to be honest with myself and with you people as well. I have definitely been in that what is the point of it all phase. And I'm not going to lie, there's points even presently where I question myself. Like, am I doing what I'm doing? Is there going to be purpose to it? Am I going to be fulfilled? So I don't know about you guys. I'm not a robot. Just as I have positive thoughts, I definitely have negative thoughts and have to learn how to train the brain or change my mindset to not stay, because sometimes, we have negative thoughts and I think that's okay. I think it's okay to have those negative thoughts. But what I don't think it's okay with, if I'm making any sense, is to stay stuck in it. So before I go on, I just want to take a quick minute to make sure that if you're joining me live, leave a comment and let me know that you can hear me. Also, for those who are going to listen to the replay, which is going to be available after I'm done, let me know if you don't mind. Most of the time you guys don't, but that's all right because I check anyway. So here are some ways to unlock the power of purpose and answer that question. Do you believe you have a purpose or you can choose one? So I'm going to say that again. Think about it for a brief minute. Do you believe you have a purpose or you can choose one? Consider choosing a new mindset, that of living purposely rather than having a purpose. Living purposefully means choosing how you will use your gifts and talents to create more meaning for yourself and others. Now, I know everyone has different goals and visions and missions. Not everybody is a business owner or entrepreneur. There are people who they like working for corporate America, and all of it is okay. Either or none of them is a right or wrong. It's your choice in which you feel comfortable with. I just say whatever your goals are in life, fulfill them. Take the steps in fulfilling them, because you'll never know if you can achieve it if you don't try. When it comes to living purposefully, we usually find ourselves in one of three places. So the first one is we don't worry about whether we have a formal purpose or not. We simply live our lives doing the things we feel drawn to. The second one is we know exactly what our purpose is, and we positively work at it each day. And the third one is we believe we have a purpose but have no clue what it may be or how to find out. So, which do you guys think that you fit in? I'm going to read them again, and if you like, you can just leave that comment, 1, 2, or 3. So the first one again was we don't worry about whether we have a formal purpose or not. We simply live our lives doing the things we feel drawn to. The second one was we know exactly what our purpose is, and we positively work at it each day. The third one, we believe we have a purpose but have no clue what it may be or how to find out. Some of you guys may have just one or a couple, or I don't know, a combination of all of them. Again, if you feel comfortable with that, you can leave a 1, 2, 3. You can say a combination or all three, or maybe you feel you don't have any of them. I don't know. Just leave a comment if you like. So which group do you fall into? So for me, individually, I'll start out with, I honestly have to say I'm with 2 and 3, to be honest, individually and collectively in the Chit Chat Chew Show business. I feel like there's times I feel like I'm just dead on and know what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. Then I get in those habits where I'm that third one, and it may sound strange, but that's okay, where I know what my purpose is, but I'm just still at times struggling on how to do certain things. So it can be a little frustrating. So members of the first group probably wouldn't be reading this, because I'm reading the article, guys, reading this article, and members of the second group would probably be too busy living purposefully to read about it. The majority of people who read this article probably fall into that number 3 group, which is we believe we have a purpose but have no clue what it may be or how to find out. I think for me, I know how to do the research and I know how to ask the questions. I think it's a matter of sometimes fear for me, and also fear of what about if I make it? What does that look like for me? Like really fulfilling what I want to do through, quite a few years, because I've had a grassroots organization before, and, I guess it's just me still, I believe I found my niche. But again, I think it's just, for me, it plays a part of fear. So, have you recently felt like you'd like to be doing more with your life? Hell yeah. I know I do. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always wanting to better myself in every way, personal wise, spiritual growth, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, of course, financially, having financial freedom, always wanting to better myself at my job that I work, my full-time job, and definitely always wanting to better life with the Chit Chat Chew Show business. That's just me. Some people are complacent, or some people are just comfortable where they're at. That's choice, is individual choice. Do you often yearn to use your gifts, natural talents, to contribute more to the world? Yes, for me, yes, because I feel like I am a humanitarian. Nothing that nobody had to school me on or teach me, is just in my DNA. I would like to do more. I can remember when I was doing more and just kind of got sidetracked with life and not doing or not contributing. And contributing does not always mean giving finances, which I'm sure financial contributions are always accepted, but I'm talking about doing some volunteering, putting in some hours, at whatever choice of organization that you would like to contribute or volunteer to. Do you feel like you're majoring in the minors, meaning wasting time on things that are too small for you? Yes, at times with certain situations. Do you desire to major in the majors, meaning serve others in a larger way but don't know how? Again, I'll say yes to that. Do you ever wonder if, quote unquote, this is it? Definitely. Right. So I've asked, especially working, because eventually my goal is to be full-time into the businesses. I don't want to retire from corporate America, to each his own. I don't want to put in, 10 plus years for somebody else making them rich. I want to do it for myself and do it with my business partner and my partner. I want to do that. I want to be more flexible as far as getting up when I want to get up, do things when I want to do things. Not to say that I can't have a structure in the business, because I can, but it's just more fulfilling to me being a business owner / entrepreneur. So if you answered yes to most of these questions, you're probably ready to unlock the power of purpose. I definitely am. I am ready. I am open to receiving positive information, the power of purpose. So, 2 schools of thought. If you ask enough people, you'll probably find that there are 2 basic schools of thought regarding life purpose. The first would be those who believe that a life purpose is something that we are born with, that it is planted in our souls before we are born, and we must embody or achieve it. It's our embedded destiny, so to speak, and we have no choice in the matter. Second, those who believe that fate and destiny don't exist, and we have the power or free will to choose our life purpose and do anything we want with our lives. So again, here's a question. Which group do you belong to? Fate or destiny or free will? Let's see. I don't know. I want to say 2, but I want to say perhaps it's a little of both, but I'm leading more towards the power for free will to choose out life purpose and do anything we want with our lives. There are no easy or perfect answers to this question. Absolutely. I think there isn't. So if you're still not sure, I'd like to propose a workable compromise for you. What if a life purpose is something you are born with, but you also have full control over how and when you activate it? What if, with a little reflection and choice, you could move naturally and easily towards your life purpose without feeling like you have to do specific things? I like that. Okay, I like that. You might be surprised to discover that unlocking your life purpose can be a fulfilling and enjoyable process. It's the kind of choice that changes everything from emptiness to fulfillment, from boredom to passion and beyond. Humans were created for choice. Choice is the intention, power, and purpose. Personally, this individual who wrote this says, personally, I believe that by a loving source, a God, or whatever your understanding is, we were giving free will to choose how we think, act, react America, in this universe. In fact, it was founded on the idea that people have the freedom and the responsibility to make choices. Personally, this individual, again, who wrote this, they also believe that each of us is an experiment of one. Each of us has an embedded destiny, which is a life purpose. But it is something that comes very enjoyable and naturally to us. It's not something that's difficult, unpleasant, or burdensome. Unlocking purpose. So the dictionary defines purpose as an object or result aimed at intention or resolution and determination. What does this suggest? A purpose can be as simple as an intention or resolution. So, a life purpose is really nothing more or less than a choice or intention to live in a certain way. A life's purpose is realized through attention. ATTENTION, attention. By getting to know your authentic self. You guys know our hashtag authentic self. Exploring your gifts or natural talents and passion and intention. INTENTION, intention. Choosing the best possible expression to share them with the world. So finding your purpose is a misleading concept because it's not something we have to go out and get, but rather something we need to turn within and unlock. We've already got it, even if we haven't clearly realized it yet. So yeah, I like that because I believe that we all have different gifts and talents, natural gifts and talents out here that we have not truly tapped all the way into to put it out here for, put it out here for ourselves, but put it out here for other individuals to see it too. So I think that's something that we really need to do, tap into our gifts and talent. So how do we unlock it? By looking in the most obvious places, our gifts, passions, and values. Our purpose will always be something that we feel that we are naturally good at and enjoy doing. We feel passionate and care deeply about. We feel it fits our values and ways we prefer to operate in the world. So what's calling? Take a look at the calling card. There's an exercise, but I'm going to give you the website. Okay, so if you're interested in the calling card TM exercise, you can go to two of these websites, which would be Richard Leadard or Lettered. So it's RICHARDLEIDER.com. Or you can go to lifereimage.org, which is LIFEREIMAGINED.org. Don't be put off by the work of unlocking your life's purpose. There's nothing mystical or mysterious about it. It's natural to seek meaning in our lives, and it's important for our health and happiness. Yet it does require some work. It's rarely revealed to us without some digging. So yes, if you think that you don't have to do anything and it's just gonna just pop up, like magically appear, no, that's not going to happen. You got to put some work into it. Like if you work at a job, you have to put some work in. It's just not going to pop up. The search for life's purpose is far more straightforward than we might expect. Getting it wrong over and over is part of the process. It's how we grow. So if you make a mistake, I understand it will tick you off, but dust yourself off, good people. Dust your shoulders off. Start again. Like you cannot escape not making a mistake. So just do it over. Just get up and do it over again. What is purpose? In simple terms, our life purpose is to grow and to give. In no sense is any life meaningless. We all impact those around us. Nature doesn't stand still. Change is the only constant. This is a fundamental law that we can't avoid. To change is to either grow and survive or to decay and die. So you have a choice, people. You can either grow and survive, or you can decay and die. We humans don't just grow physically, we also experience inner growth. We grow intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, and socially. Community connection is vital for survival. The needs to grow and to give are essential elements to our evolutionary survival strategy, along with intelligence and choice. Our early ancestors learned the wisdom in survival terms of personal growth and of giving today because you might need help tomorrow. Our growth determines our capacity to give. Through our inner growth as individuals, we collectively contribute to the advancement of the community as a whole. The greater our individual growth, the greater the clarity and our gifts serving those around us. So thinking outside of the box and not just saying, oh, it's all about me. Not to say that it isn't about you, but when you give back, you yourself get rewarded so much more better in return. Like your blessings come like triple times better. And where was I? Okay, so I spoke on through our inner growth, our individuals, we collectively contribute to the advancement of the community as a whole. The greater our individual growth, the greater the clarity of our gifts serving those around us. Through them, in turn, our impact extends indefinitely, ever rippling outward. The quality and individual reach of our service to others is what differs. We give to our family, community, and world in accordance with the quality of growth we project. As we grow, this impact becomes more subtle, refined, and more powerful, which is the power of purpose. Inner growth, then, is essential to our capacity for giving. The gifts we give will be framed and scaled by the phase of our life and by our present roles, responsibilities, and our maturity. We may, for example, be a parent, perhaps a business person, a teacher, a student, a caregiver, an employee, retired, or be in any number of these or other roles. Each of our phases, and roles in life carries choices. Love that word, choice. You have a choice, people. Hashtag choice. So each of our phases and roles in life carries choices for us to give and to grow. Our life purpose involves a quest for personal growth and a search for meaning through personal contribution. Our purpose evolves as we grow through life phases. Purpose grows and develops with us. A progressive unlocking of purpose is essential to our health, happiness, and longevity. So I hope that you enjoyed this article that I read from. It just reminds me pretty much to do what I need to do with my power of purpose. Get back to the things that I love and understand that there's going to be life challenges, but we can get through them. Always remember, like, it's also important, I've said in the past, to watch what you think. And I know that's not always easy, but what you think will happen. Like what you project out there, speaking about it, thinking about it, doing it. Like if there's a lot of negativity that's coming from you, please don't expect that you're going to get a lot of positive feedback from it or positive things or blessings or fortunes, because that's just not going to happen. Like that old saying, what you put out, you will get back. So just be mindful of the thinking and the speaking and your actions, and also watch the people that you surround yourself around, because that plays an impact too. So as always, like I say, make sure that you know your worth, respect yourself, love yourself, take care of your crown from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Know your power of purpose. Really reflect on the questions that I had put out here about knowing your power of purpose. And I look forward to speaking to you guys again. I hope that this was helpful to you. And with that being said, peace, and with gratitude, Ashe.